Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out or give them a call. 641-622-2191.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Johnny Rogers with the history of rock and roll is coming to the Watch Your Opera House this Saturday, February 1st from 6 to 8 p.m., featuring the music of Buddy Holly, Elvis Presley, Richie Valens, The Big Bopper, Ricky Nelson, the Everly Brothers, and so much more. Tickets are $30, which you can purchase at the door or online at watchyouraoperahouse.org. Come and see Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Johnny Rogers this Saturday, February 1st at the Watch Your Opera House. Looking for something to do this Friday night? Come see Cody Hicks with an acoustic show live at the Keswick Tavern, 117 South Irons in Keswick. It's this Friday, January 31st from 8 to 11 p.m. Plus, there's no cover charge. You're going to hear all your favorite tunes acoustic style with Iowa's Cody Hicks this Friday from 8 to 11 at the Keswick Tavern, now under new ownership with Ike Schmidt.
And here's your host, Steve Shedler.
Hello, hello, and welcome in to the morning wake up here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook and YouTube, doing this live video at 7:05 on your Tuesday. Did I say it was Monday? I don't know. I'm confusing myself already. It's Tuesday, the 28th of January. Welcome in. Hey, it's the morning wake up. I think I'm still waking up. And we do thank Brothers Market in Sigourney. They're our headline sponsor each and every weekday morning here on the morning wake up. Brothers Market in Sigourney. It's savings made simple. Get your digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more at shopbrothersmarket.com. Download the Brothers Market app. Save money. Do it at Brothers Market in Sigourney. Get your groceries there. And, say hi to Rick and the crew at Brothers Market. We are broadcasting live from the Oski Dental Studios. You can schedule your appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at 641-673-4845. And they are accepting new patients. Oski Dental going to file your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta Dental provider, and you can find them at 902 South 17th Street, Oskaloosa. We thank Oski Dental for sponsoring the studios. We thank Brothers Market for sponsoring our show. Let's do our forecast. It is up next, and it's brought to us by the Garden Gate, 105 South Jefferson in Sigourney. And you can stop in there for fresh floral arrangements, jewelry, home decor, a whole bunch more. And, of course, they can get you ready for Valentine's Day. Proudly serving Keokuk County and the surrounding area for 27-plus years. Nice and sunny today. And, again, another nice day as far as temps go. A high around 52 degrees with breezy west winds. Could see wind gusts up to 35 miles per hour. Tonight, clear. A low of 30, still on the breezy side. Tomorrow, sunshine. We're going to hang at 46 degrees for a high tomorrow. That's nice. Clear skies tomorrow night, low of 27. Slight chance of some rain coming up on Thursday afternoon. Partly sunny and a high of 48. Do look for more rain to continue Thursday night into Friday during the day. But the temps will stay where we need them to stay for, not so it doesn't get icy or snowy or anything. Just a chance of some rain coming up late Thursday through Friday afternoon. Right now, we do have humidity at 75%. Winds are west at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Barometer at 29.92. Dew point at 17. And according to the National Weather Service equipment, right here, smack dab in the Oski Dental Studios, we do have 20 degrees. 20 degrees here in Sigourney, Iowa. And that is your forecast. It is sponsored by the Garden Gate in Sigourney. Let's take a peek at our This or That, which is brought to us by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty in Sigourney. This is a physical planner. That is a digital planner. What do you generally do? Now, if I'm being truthful, I don't do either, and I just do Post-it notes. I use Post-it notes. And if I have an appointment, like with my dentist or a doctor's appointment or whatever, I get like a physical card and I put it in my cup holder in my car, and then I can just look at my cup holder in my car and see what's going on for that day or coming up that week. That's the way I do it. I'm weird like that. I don't use like a physical planner. Never really adapted to a digital planner or my calendar on my phone. I just don't do it. So I am a Post-it note, sticky notes for me. So that's just me. I'm weird and old like that. But you can let your opinions be known. We always put up the This or That, and that's weekdays at 6 a.m. on Facebook here on Steve Shetler Media. Our question of the day comes up at noon today. It's sponsored by Amy's Salon House's Spa at 202 North Main in Sigourney. What instantly makes you happy? What is something that you could just be kind of having a blah day and something happens and it instantly makes you happy? What is it? What is that thing that can instantly make you happy? Like, pepperoni pizza instantly makes me happy. What else instantly makes me happy? Seeing Neil Crott, he instantly makes me happy. Poopy, trying to destroy my studio, Poopy the cat, does not make me happy sometimes. Sometimes he does. Right now, not really. So what instantly makes you happy? Question of the day goes up at noon on Facebook, sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa. All right, let's jump into our tournament for the Fun of It tournament. It's the Top Country Star of 2024, and it's sponsored by Savage Energy. They are opening soon. In fact, I saw this morning they posted on their Facebook page that they are opening up on Saturday, February 15th. So you can switch that over from opening soon to Saturday, February 15th. They're going to be opening up Savage Energy at 108 East Washington Street in Sigourney. Put that on your calendar. If you, again, your digital planner, your physical planner, or your Post-it notes, make a note to yourself, February 15th, opening date for Savage Energy in Sigourney. So they are sponsoring our tournament. Let's see here. This winner moves into the Final Four. Keith Urban going against Old Dominion on our tournament. So give a thumbs up for Keith or a heart for Old Dominion. You can find that post. It went up at 6 p.m. last evening. Votes count until 6 p.m. this evening. Let's take a look at the brackets. As so far, Cody Johnson, Lainey Wilson, Morgan Wallen have all moved into the Final Four. Winner of Keith Urban, Old Dominion, the matchup that's going on right now, will move into the Final Four and will face Lainey Wilson. So there you go. Coming up tonight at 6, we'll have Cody Johnson at Morgan Wallen with the voting going on starting at 6 p.m. So big-time matchup still to get to. We're going to crown our champion by the end of this week. And it's sponsored again by Savage Energy, opening so soon that we actually know the date now. It's Saturday, February 15th for Savage Energy. So get in there and check things out. Let's take a look at our community calendar, sponsored by Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney, off of Highway 149. Whatever event you have coming up, you want to book it at Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney. They've got a big event coming up themselves with Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys with a concert on Saturday, April 26th. That's April 26th at Enchanted Events. Make sure you get your tickets. You know, you can get like a VIP table if you want. So, yeah, this is going to be a big deal. Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys, they are excellent. And they're going to be at Enchanted Events on April 26th. Put that, again, on your calendars for later on this spring. All right, on our calendars for this week, we've got the Heartland Humane Society Soup Supper coming up on Friday, the 31st, 4:30 to 7 p.m. at the Elks Lodge in Ottumwa. Proceeds going to the Heartland Humane Society. So they've got a variety of hot soups, delicious cornbread made by the Indian Hills Culinary Arts Department, and their famous desserts as well. Plus, they have to-go orders if you want to do that. So, soup supper, Elks Lodge in Ottumwa, proceeds going to the Heartland Humane Society. Also on the calendar, do keep in mind if you want to help out the Keokuk County Historical Society and Museum in Sigourney, as they are fundraising to digitize the archived newspapers of Keokuk County. Takes a little bit of money to make all these things happen. If you want to help out, contact the Keokuk County Historical Society and Museum. You can scan that QR code that's on the screen there right now. It's the digitizing of the Keokuk County newspapers from over the years, Keokuk County Historical Society and Museum. And then also keep in mind the Essence of Life, the hospice folks. Man, they do such great care, great stuff for people in need, in their times of need. Patient care volunteers are needed. Essence of Life Hospice providing services in counties like Iowa, Lynn, Johnson, Benton, Washington, Tama, and Keokuk. So if you want to help, if you want to volunteer, Essence of Life Hospice is looking for some volunteers. Let's take a peek now at our basketball schedule. Last night we were in Pekin. It was an interesting night. When we got there at 5 o'clock, the JV game, it was supposed to be a JV varsity girls doubleheader last night with Pekin and Cardinal. We got there about 5 o'clock to get set up and settled in, but some of the power was out at the Pekin gym. So we unfortunately didn't get to air the JV game. They played a half of the JV girls game in the small gym due to some power issues at the school. But we did get the girls game on for the varsity girls game. So we had that on last night if you want to go back and watch that, as Pekin girls got the win over Cardinal last night. Coming up later on this week, we've got Pekin versus Highland. That'll be on Friday. So that'll be your normal girls-boys doubleheader, Pekin versus Highland, coming up this Friday. Next week, we've got Sigourney at Iowa Valley and Pekin at English Valleys for a boys game. So some basketball still to come here on Steve Shetler Media. Also on Friday, we've got our Iowa Music Showcase at Barnwired in Sigourney. Those folks, minus the heifer or the steer. I don't know. What is that? Is it a woolly mammoth? I don't know my farm animals. Anyway, Corey Waller and the Wicked Things, but not the Hairy Beast. Maybe they will bring the Beast to Barnwired in Sigourney this Friday. Maybe everybody and everything you see in that picture will be strolling into Barnwired. Possibly. Maybe they'll hitch it up outside of Barnwired. But regardless, Corey Waller and the Wicked Things, extremely talented group. country music group right here in Iowa. They're coming through town on Friday. They're going to be hanging out with me at Barn Wired in Sigourney this Friday, 11:30 to noon. You want to be there. These guys are really, really good. So check it out. Corey Waller and the Wicked Things. You can be there live and in person. You can watch it live on Steve Shetler Media. You can listen to it in podcast form afterwards. Whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. Check it out. Corey Waller and the Wicked Things Friday for our Iowa Music Showcase. And then, of course, we're at Barn Wired on Saturday morning for the sports section, talking to area athletes and coaches at 8 a.m. live. Again, be there in person. Watch it live on Facebook, YouTube, or listen to it in podcast form afterwards. Sports section live here on Steve Shetler Media. Okay, let's do some birthdays. Happy birthday to you, and you, and you. Happy birthday to you. Celebrity and hometown birthdays brought to us by Hometown Real Estate. Nikki Leathers, your realtor. Go to hometown-re.com for more information and listings. Hometown birthdays. Well, do you remember here a couple weeks ago on my Iowa Music Showcase, I had a young guy named Empty Smith as my guest, and his real name is Micah T. Smith. M.T. Smith. Oh, you get it? Empty Smith. Micah with a birthday today. We've got Iowa Country Music's Randy Burke, who has been on our Iowa Music Showcase before, with a birthday today. We've got my old neighbor, Chad Hollingsworth, with a birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Chad. And another Chad, a friend of mine, Chad Harrell, who is a great musician himself. Chad Harrell with a birthday today. They share their birthdays with celebrities like Hawkeye from MASH, Alan Alda, turning 89 years old today. Happy birthday to Alan Alda. Other birthdays for today, we've got basketball's Greg Popovich, coach for the San Antonio Spurs, 79 years old. We've got golf's Nick Price, turning 68. Cue the sad dog music. Sarah McLachlan, doesn't she sing that? As you're seeing all the sad puppies on the screen for those public service announcements on TV, she sings that sad song when you're looking at the sad pets. Sarah McLachlan, turning 57. Nick Carter, singer, Backstreet Boys, 45 years old. We've got Frodo from Lord of the Rings. I'm looking at the comments. I'm getting distracted. Frodo. Elijah Wood, he is a native Iowan. I should have had him on the hometown birthdays. He could have been on either side. Elijah Wood, 44 years old, actor. He's Frodo. Throw it into the fire, Frodo. Anyway. And then basketball's, how do you say that name? Andre Iguodala, 41 years old. I think I got that kind of right. Maybe. Those are your celebrity and hometown birthdays. Frodo. Celebrity and hometown birthdays brought to us by Hometown Real Estate, Nikki Leathers. All right there. Hey, hi. Doing the morning wake up. It's brought to us by Brothers Market in Sigourney. We're from the Oski Dental Studios. On this date in history, again, it is Tuesday, January 28th. And on this date, 1613, Galileo discovered the planet Neptune. On this date in 1613. 1915, we'll fast forward a few hundred years. 1915, on this date, the U.S. Coast Guard was established. And then on this date in 1920, Walt Disney started working as an artist on this date. I don't know how somebody knows that it happened on this date. 1920, Walt Disney started working as an artist for $20 a week. And yeah, now what? The Disney name worth billions and billions of dollars. Today, on the National Day calendar, it's National Gift of the Ladybug Day. What? National Gift of the Ladybug Day. No idea. It's National Plan for Vacation Day. Hey, that sounds good. It's Data Privacy Day. I love to celebrate Data Privacy Day. It's National Blueberry Pancake Day. Yeah, that sounds good. And it's National Kazoo Day. I don't have a kazoo, but I have a recorder somewhere in the background. So if you have a kazoo, play your kazoo today and celebrate. Those are your days on our National Day calendar. Let's hear from some of our sponsors. Be back with some things you need to know after this. Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out or give them a call. 641-622-2191.
Iowa Harvest Red is a dry red wine from Tassel Ridge Winery that has plum and black cherry aromas and notes on the palate with nice acid and a long, complex finish. It's made from Marquette and Foch grapes. The 2020 Iowa Harvest Red pairs with pizza, pasta dishes, and grilled steaks. Iowa Harvest Red is available at the winery and at a few of our retailers.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
We'd love to sell you a vehicle of your choosing. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to find it for you. If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP, is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. Winter in the Midwest can definitely be unpredictable. Whether it's a frozen or broken water pipe, fire emergency, or a surprise mold, ServPro of Ottumwa, Oskaloosa, and Grinnell Pella has you covered with trained professionals ready 24/7, 365 days a year to make your emergency like it never even happened. Visit servpro.com, Ottumwa, Oskaloosa, or call us at 641-682-0782. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more, plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. Hey, we're back live here on Steve Shetler Media Morning Wake Up, sponsored by Brothers Market in Sigourney. We thank them for being our headline sponsor. We thank Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios. Let's go ahead and jump in to some things you need to know. Whoa. Things you need to know. All right, so keep your eyes and ears open for stories on something called DeepSeek. DeepSeek. It is a Chinese AI setup that's getting a lot of buzz right now after they presented their version of ChatGPT that operated at a fraction of what the major versions now require. So DeepSeek, some new AI coming your way from China. Another thing that you need to know, one thing that a little spat between the U.S. and Colombia over the weekend did, it seems to have jacked up the prices of coffee. So look for that to be happening. How about Boston? Boston experiencing a 3.8 earthquake yesterday morning. You don't usually think of earthquakes on the East Coast, but that happened in Boston yesterday. Costco switching out their soda pops. Costco swapping out Coca-Cola products for Pepsi products at its food courts, just so you know. You know, we go to Costco occasionally, and you always hear about the Costco hot dogs being great and stuff like that. So now you can have, with your Costco hot dog, you can have a Pepsi product instead of a Coke. Other things you need to know, a realtor in L.A. thinks that up to 70% of Palisades residents who were burned out of their homes may never return. That'd be something. To the movies, Mel Gibson's Flight Risk was the number one movie at the box office over the weekend. Yeah, we went over the box office results yesterday. Not a ton of money made at the theaters this past weekend, but Flight Risk was the number one movie. It made something like $12 million. Bridgestone, the tire maker, announcing it is closing its Tennessee tire plant, putting 700 employees out of work. Bridgestone in Tennessee. Other stuff, this is nasty. A man was accidentally killed at a high school track and field meet in Colorado on Sunday morning when a hammer weight thrown by a competitor cleared the barriers and struck the guy and killed him. Nasty. What a way to go. Conan O'Brien says that he's going to be sensitive to the California wildfires, but he says the show must go on. He's going to be hosting the Oscars on March 2nd. So look for that. And then also, back to home sales. Home sales in the U.S. have dropped to their lowest level since 1995. So, again, house sales dropping to their lowest level since 1995. Let's go ahead and do the impossible. Today's impossible question. Let's see how impossible it is. The shortest one of these in history was only 15 minutes long. Now, we actually just talked about this thing that we're talking about in our things you need to know. So consider that. The shortest one of these in history was only 15 minutes long. What are we talking about? Think about that. All right, let's take a peek at our comments. Good morning to Dan, Patrick, Bubby, Dixie, Sandy, Sherry, Nancy, Anthony, Pat. Dan thinks it's a Highland. Was it a Highland cow, bull? It's got to be a bull since it's got horns, right? I don't know my animals. Impossible question. The shortest one of these in history was only 15 minutes long. What are we talking about? An Academy Awards ceremony. 15 minutes long. They must have been like best picture, best actor, best actress. Let's go home. 1929 for a 15-minute Academy Awards ceremony. Again, that was 1929. Let's get weird.
That is weird.
In the weird, a controversial claim that the world's oldest pyramids predate human civilization has sparked fierce debate among archaeologists. The Gunung Padang site in Indonesia was proposed as an ancient pyramid in a study suggesting it could go back to 25,000 BC, far older than the Egypt's Djoser, am I saying that right? Djoser Step Pyramid, which they say is 2,630 BC. I mean, if it predates humans, Then what made it? Aliens. Dun, dun, dun. Moving on, the CIA has shifted its stance, favoring the lab leak theory as the most likely explanation for the origins of COVID-19. No kidding. It was a lab in China. We all know that. Weren't they eating bats or something? I don't know. This marks a significant change in the ongoing debate over whether the virus emerged naturally or escaped from a lab. Of course it was a lab. They were cooking it up. Released it. Wear your masks. Get your vaccines that don't work. Other stuff that you need to know. Let's see here. Rising temperatures in Wyoming's Beartooth Plateau have unveiled a stunning 6,000-year-old secret prehistoric forest frozen in time beneath ancient ice. Again, this is a 6,000-year-old prehistoric forest frozen in ice that they have discovered. Over 30 white bark pines have emerged from their icy tomb at 3,100 meters above sea level, standing hundreds of meters higher than the modern tree lines. Now, the trees, rapidly preserved by a global temperature drop, have remained intact for thousands of years. So that's interesting. Oh, let's more talk about the bird flu. You know, they're trying to make bird flu the new COVID. A new bird flu outbreak has proven fatal to cats. Poopy, you hear that? We've talked about this before. It's raising concerns for pet owners about the virus's impact on household animals. Experts warn that cats can contract the virus by hunting infected birds, consuming contaminated food, or contacting infected surfaces. Symptoms in cats include lethargy, is that how you say it? Lethargy or lethargy? Lethargy, respiratory issues, and neurological problems, which can quickly become life-threatening. Veterinarians recommend keeping cats indoors. Well, no need to worry there. Poopy is indoor for life, yo. Let's see here. How about this? This will be our weird news story of the day that goes up on Facebook. A body modification enthusiast known as Inked Julius has taken his transformation to the next level by getting silicone implants inserted into his skull to resemble a reptilian creature. 25-year-old from Germany, already known for his split tongue, tattooed eyeballs, and metal hair spikes, recently underwent the painful procedure to add triangular implants above his eyebrows and along the sides of his head.
That is weird.
It's weird. Satan? Let's go to the files of law and disorder. Authorities in Lansing, Michigan discovered 15 dead cats. Don't listen to this story, Poopy. 15 dead cats inside a home after responding to a tip about animals living in unsanitary conditions. Yeah, you could say that. The Animal Control and Shelter executed a search warrant finding 6 cats alive who are now receiving medical care. Officials submitted a request for criminal charges as Michigan law considers animal cruelty a felony. So let's hope they throw the book at this crazy person. 15 dead cats inside of a home. It's disturbing. Also in the files of law and disorder, a Florida man, this is weird and nasty, a Florida man who suffered severe burns after being tased at a gas station has filed a lawsuit against the Osceola County Sheriff's Office in Florida, alleging excessive use of force. You think? Here's the deal. He was getting gas, the police came up, tased him, but the taser and the gas was a bad combination, obviously, and the guy ended up getting burnt over 75% of his body. So the guy, Deputy David Crawford, who fired the taser, was acquitted of criminal negligence, but now faces civil litigation alongside the sheriff and other deputies. Yeah. Maybe say, put the gas away, sir. We're going to tase you. So he doesn't, go up in flames. let's go to something that'll make you smile.
Something that makes you smile.
Something to make you smile, brought to us by Dr. Stacy Freeze at Lifetime Dental Solutions on the east side of the square in Sigourney. A new year, new you. Start your year with confidence and a brand new smile, just like that lady on the screen there. LifetimeDentalSolutions.com. Get some new confidence. New year, new you. Get in there. Get in there to Dr. Stacy Freeze, Lifetime Dental Solutions. Something that'll make you smile. Earth's crust. Sounds like something you would eat. I'll take some pie with some Earth's crust, please. Earth's crust is more than just rock. It's teeming with hidden life. Did you know that? Scientists have discovered massive populations of microbes thriving deep underground, far from sunlight, in conditions previously thought to be too extreme for life. The 8-year study, analyzing over 1,400 microbian datasets worldwide, found that more than half of Earth's microbial cells may exist beneath the surface. The discovery reshapes our understanding of life on Earth and raises exciting questions about the potential for hidden ecosystems on other planets. So just beneath Earth's crust, microbes. Get that full story. Maybe it'll make you smile. I don't know. Maybe it won't. Find out. Read it on Facebook. Coming up here in a few minutes. Goes up each weekday at 7:45. And then let's go to the duh.
Duh.
Good morning to you, Ron, in the comments. Appreciate you tuning in. Moment of duh. A TSA officer at the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport was arrested for carrying a firearm in a secured area, violating airport security laws. The officer was charged with reckless conduct after authorities discovered the weapon beyond the security checkpoint. 57-year-old was booked, later released. The incident highlights a growing concern as Atlanta's airport led the nation in firearm confiscations, with 440 guns intercepted last year. TSA officials emphasized their zero-tolerance policy for security violations, placing Gilbert, again, this guy is a TSA officer, placing him on leave pending further action. Authorities continue to stress the dangers and legal consequences of carrying firearms in restricted airport zones. So, no guns for you.
Duh. All
right, one last look at our forecast for today. It does not get the duh. It gets the yay. Sunshine for today. Yay. A high of 52. Yes, 52 degrees. We'll take it. Breezy winds today, blowing around that warm air, but sunshine and 52 today. Clear tonight, low of 30, and sunny and 46 for your Wednesday. A little bit of rain coming up towards the end of the week. All right, video-wise, coming up, let me look up at the video schedule for today. Tuesdays, we're always a little light on Tuesdays for video content. We'll have In Remembrance Of at 8 a.m., we'll get to our What's Happening in Southeast Iowa video. It's a community calendar video a little bit later on today. Successful Farming, as always, at 5:30. And then, that's kind of it for today, video-wise. So tune in for those things. Let's thank our sponsors once again. Brothers Market in Sigourney is our headliner for the morning wake-up. Oski Dental sponsors our studios. Okay, I believe that does it for today. You guys have a great Tuesday. Enjoy the 52-degree weather we're going to see today. And otherwise, we'll be back here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. with Neil Crott by my side for the next morning wake up.